Welcome to an episode of Baking with Bud of Joy. I'm Chef He Yi, and today we'll be covering pizza base. Today we'll be making vegan pizza. So you have purchased from us our vegan pizza base baking kit, and let me run through the ingredients that you have inside this kit. So let's see what's in our baking kit. When you open, there are just a few items. A small packet of bread flour for dusting. A bigger packet, this will be your pizza flour together with yeast and salt. We also have a bottle here that is basically just filtered water and oil. And last but not least, some vegan cheese. Pretty simple ingredients, so let's get started. So what you'll need for this will be a pair of hands and two bowls, preferably a big bowl and a small bowl. The small bowl will be used to contain the bread flour, and the big bowl will be used to make your pizza dough. So let's get started. First, we'll empty the contents of your pizza ingredients into the big bowl. Make a well in the middle of your dry ingredients. Open the bottle that's filled with your olive oil and water and pour the contents into the middle of the well. Next, it's time to get down and dirty. Using your hands, gradually mix in the flour into your liquid and bring this mixture together to form a dough. Notice that I'm only using one hand at this point until my dough is more or less taking shape. When you see that the dough has started to take shape, transfer the dough onto your work table and carry on with the kneading process until the dough is no longer sticky. Do not worry if your dough looks like it's not smooth. You just need to give it some time. When you see your dough more or less taking shape, it's not yet smooth, let it rest for about a minute or two. Cover your bowl over the dough. After 2 minutes, you can continue to work on the dough. But you can see it's already more or less a very nice smooth dough. We divide this dough into two parts. So we weigh it. It's about 200 grams each. And we round it into a nice ball. We need to give this dough some time to rest. So what we do here is empty the contents of the flour meant for dusting into this small bowl. Roll the dough in your flour to give it a nice coat of flour. And place it into a little container to let it rise. Okay, after 20 minutes, your dough should have really well risen. You'll see in this container, it has really expanded. What you do is gently remove it from your container. Well, sometimes if you want to keep your dough overnight, you can actually place the dough into the fridge right away to be ready for tomorrow's baking. So what you do again, first, we need to dust the table and the surface of the flour. Gently, using the palm of your hands, spread the dough out to form your pizza base. As you stretch the dough, ensure that you rotate the dough to prevent it from getting torn in the middle. Notice that I'm not touching the edges of the dough because we want to have that nice crust at the edge of your dough. Gradually work and stretch and rotate the dough. Make sure your tabletop is sufficiently flat so that the dough does not stick. If you find that the dough is starting to shrink back, let it sit at the side and work on the other crust. Flour the table once more and flour the dough. Same thing, from the middle of the dough, work it outwards. Ensure your table is sufficiently flat to prevent sticking. What we have achieved here is about a 10-inch pizza base, which is ready for your topping. With your pizza crust ready, what we need is a piece of baking paper. And place your pizza dough onto your baking paper. Put on your favorite topping. I usually like to go with some organic tomato puree as the base. Spread it out near the rims of your pizza dough. Try not to overflow out so that it doesn't get burnt. Not to forget, we can throw in some herbs. You can use a little bit of Italian herbs. Just dust your pizza with it and you'll give it its nice Italian aroma. And because it's a vegan pizza, we must not forget our vegan cheese. And lay it on your pizza. Do not be afraid of getting your hands dirty. But don't put too much or else you get an overdose. With this base done, we will now put on our toppings. I like to go with just some pineapples and tomatoes. Scatter the tomatoes all over the pizza. Now, an important note is not to pile your pizza with ingredients. We want the ingredients to be flat so that they don't slide off when we finish with the baking. And we'll finish it off with a bit more cheese scattered on top. This cheese, although it's vegan, it will actually melt and spread in the oven. Finally, I like to dust it off with a bit of ground pepper and a bit of smoked paprika. And with that, we are ready to put this into the oven. Before we put the pizza in the oven, do make sure your oven is preheated to a screaming hot of 230 degrees so that you give your pizza a very nice crust. And with that, we're going to put this into a hot oven of 230 degrees for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes of baking, here is our final result. So you can see, it's a vegan pizza, but yet our vegan cheese melts like real cheese. And we are going to cut it up soon after it cools a bit and have a taste of how it's like. So you can really smell the cheese and the aroma of this pizza. It smells of cheese because we actually made our homemade vegan cheese in-house. Alright, we let it sit for about 5 minutes before we cut it. Alright, and you see that nice crust. Give me a moment, I'll get a knife. And there you have it, a very simple homemade pizza with our vegan pizza base. Nice and piping hot with only 2 simple ingredients, mainly just tomatoes and pineapples. And you can try it. Eat it while it's hot. Oh wow. really good.